What's going on, guys? We got a Wi-Fi battle here that I did not upload in a while because pretty much I've been lazy as hell. I'm really sorry about that. I've been really lazy, so I haven't been uploading at all. I wanted to, but I've just been putting it off to the side just because of how lazy I was. So I apologize, and I will be uploading more now. And I have some pretty good battles here, so I'll be able to be recording that too. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Not really gonna explain anything. I'm just gonna get right into it. This is a fairly new team because you guys know Pokebank's out now, and it's been out for a damn long time. But I haven't been uploading, so you probably haven't even really seen any of my teams. But pretty much I've been battling with like all these crazy teams that I haven't even been uploading. So it's just some good This is like a really cool battle I had against this dude named Tevin. I forget if he has that or YouTube or not. I forget really who he is. All I know is that his name is Tevin. I have him on my friends list, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom, my shiny Rotom I got from a trade. So I'm gonna lead off with that. He's known as Tyranitar, as I forget what I go for. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was kind of talking. But I'm gonna go to my Cresselia now, trying to double switch on him. But I guess he double switches on me right here. So I'm like, all right, let's get up out of there because you know Tyranitar will just bite me. But actually, he pursues me. But it's not that bad because I am very defensive, so I can easily just sponge that pursuit. I'm going to go to my Escadrille now, which is awesome because right here my Escadrille actually has Focus Sash. Because this was before I actually got the air balloon. So what happened there was that he went for the pursuit so that I got a safe switch in now, so that's kind of good. So my Sash is still there. But I'm going to go for a Swords Dance, thinking he might want to stay in and go for like an Earthquake or something, not knowing I have a Sash on. But he ends up going for that Greninja, so I'm going to go to my Jibby now. Because this freaking Jibby, you guys probably remember him from Black 1. My Jibby, he has the Assault Vest, and is actually a really good counter to Greninja. And yeah, you guys probably gonna see in this battle how good it is against Greninja, because it will sponge attacks like it's not even funny. So, anyways, I'm gonna go back into my Escadrille. I think I was double switching here. No, actually, yeah, I think I was. So I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. You guys probably see a freaking reflection of the freaking House of Hades. Yeah, I kind of just propped that up in a book there. Whatever. The Clefable's gonna go for that Focus Blast. I survived it because I'm sashed. Right here, I actually want to switch out right now. Now I want to take another one of that and save my thing for later. So I'm going to go into my Jibby, which I know will sponge the Focus Blast. But Tevin, he does switch out there into his Mandibuzz, which I'm not sure how he knew I was going to switch out into this. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just maybe he also didn't want to take another Earthquake. So not wanting to risk missing with Focus Miss. So I'm going to go for a Focus. I'm going to go for Stones right here. Not doing much damage though, because you know Mandibuzz is a freaking pretty defensive Pokemon. But he's gonna double switch at me here as I go to my Charizard, but it's actually fine because Charizard could take care of this Clefable and its Mega Form, so I don't really have anything to really worry about. So I'm just gonna go right for my Mega Wide Charizard and just go straight for the Fire Blast just to finish it off. Because I really don't want it to be in the battle too long, because that's bad. So I'm going to go for that Fire Blast, which is going to finish it off in the sun in my Mega. So that's great. One Pokemon down so far. He's going to go into his Hasbro, which is his Rotom Heat Oven thingy, which actually does do a lot of work in this battle. So as you'll see, I'm going to go into this guy, knowing he's probably going to go for a Volt Switch here. I can get my guy in safely, as he's going to be forced to switch out here because I do have a Mold Breaker, and I will hit him even if he's levitating. So I'm actually going for Earthquake. I want to play it safe just in case he might actually stay in, predicting me to predict the switch. But that works out perfectly, so I can just go right into my Charizard, which Foul Play will not do a lot of damage to, since I am especially offensive. But it actually does do a pretty decent amount of damage for some reason. I'm not sure why. Anyways, a guy is going to come in, the Tyranitar is going to come in, and kind of sponge this totally because it's a Tyranitar and it's in Sandstorm, so this isn't going to do anything. It would have been great if I got the burn there, but whatever. But now when they force switch out here, it actually wasn't that bad because now the Rotom oven isn't that scary anymore. But right here, I'm gonna go for Roost, knowing he's not gonna expect me to stay in and go for the pursuit. But now I can get more HP back. I knew for certain he would not go for the Stone Edge. Well, I didn't know for certain, but I predicted he wouldn't go for a Stone Edge there. But I actually survived that. I think if I didn't go for the Roost, I probably would have been killed there. But good thing I go for the Roost now. I'm gonna switch here after the Roost, as you guys just saw, into my Jibby. I'm gonna try to double switch on him right here, catch him off guard, as I predict him to go into his Mandibuzz, which he in fact does go into his Mandibuzz, which was a freaking awesome double switch prediction. And right the entire battle, I've been kind of playing it safe. I haven't been really doing any crazy switches right now, but so that was a good play right there to catch him off guard. He has to change up his battling style. I have to go for a trick here, and he tries to outspeed me, but I am faster than his Mandibuzz, which is excellent because I can get the trick off before he taunts me. And then now he's forced switch out here because he's stuck in taunt, and now he has a choice spec, so he's kind of screwed there. He's gonna go into his dull scene right here. As I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch here just to keep my momentum up, which does a heck of a lot of damage even after I get rid of the choice spec, which is awesome. I'm going to my Artemis. I know Artemis is kind of the only thing that can really counter this Mega thing, if it does even have a Mega form, which I assume it does, because why would you bring a what I forget what that thing's called, Machamp into a battle if it's not Mega, which it does get a Mega, which is pretty sick because it gets huge power. But anyways, he didn't go into that Tyranitar, which I also predicted again. So I'm going to go to my Jibby right there, and I'm just double switching all over him right now, and he has to really start playing more safely now because I'm just switching all over him. Right there, the switch was pretty obvious, but I didn't want to play too risky there, and the Dynamite Punch works out perfectly anyway. So I was afraid that he might predict me to start switching up on him a lot, so he might stay in. But it doesn't matter. That was still a good play. So I'm gonna go to my Porygon 2. Just try to take this thing out as I get the overcoat, which is good because I won't get hurt by that Sandstorm that's just blowing around there. And it does get the roost stuff, but since its choice specs is now forced to switch out here, because it's the only thing they can do is just roost. So he does switch out into his Tyranitar, which oh no, excuse me, not Tyranitar. Alright, because Tyranitar would have been a pretty good switch in there on that Tri-Tech. But I don't know why he didn't go into his Tyranitar. Maybe he thought something else was coming. I don't know. I really don't know what he saw coming, but whatever. Now he's going to go into his Hasbro here, which didn't really scare me because it wasn't sunny. As he's going to go for Overheat, which misses, which is good because Overheat would have done a lot of damage to me. Now he's going to switch out here because he knows his Rotom will not appreciate another Tri-Tech, and he can just go into his Gaia and sponge it and get Sandstorm up another time. So that's actually pretty good for him. As I'm going to switch out here on his switch and go into my Rotom, because I know, first of all, Rotom can take an Overheat, and second of all, if he tries to switch out into his Tyranitar, I can just Volt Switch it back out of there, which I do right now because he does switch. So it doesn't do crap, but I still got out of there without getting pursued or anything. I'm going to go to my Jibby here, as he actually is going to go straight for the Crunch, knowing I'm probably just going to freaking Ball Switch out there, and his Pursuit isn't going to do anything. But I do take that Crunch fairly nicely. But on this turn, he's going to switch his Gaia out back into his Mandibuzz, as I go for the, what I go for? Dynamite Punch again. Just because, you know, anything will take a Dynamite Punch for good damage, or either just get 100% confusion. So it's confused, so I don't have anything to worry about right now. I was gonna go for the, but whatever. I'm assuming it's Roost. I'm gonna go for Stone Edge right here just to get damage in it while it's confused, and maybe you'll get another confused Hex and murder it off, which would be excellent. Which, let's see what happens. I forgot. Yes, confused hacks, yes. So right here, it's kind of screwed. He didn't want to really switch anything into this Machamp. And he knew that after this turn, Sandstorm will probably take me out, so he could send in his Tyranitar safely again. So, or no, actually runs out, so that's perfect. So he's able to Rotom now. I switch out here. Actually, I probably could have stayed in and outsped, I think. I'm not sure. But right here, I made a pretty bad play by going into the Charizard, because what happens was I want to fodder off my Charizard, but that was like a horrible time to actually fodder it off, because now I got Sandstorm up. I mean, I got Sunlight up while he's a Fire type, so that was a pretty dangerous play. But I mean, it's not really that bad because he does get the special attack drop, but it would have been awesome if he just like didn't have that set up for extra damage in the anyway. So he's gonna go for overheat again. I actually thought I would be able to outspeed there, but I guess he's running max speed on his Rotom oven thingy. So that's probably why he outsped me. I'm running max speed, but I'm running actually max speed Jolly on my Excadrill, so I was kind of surprised he outsped me there. But I'm gonna go into my Rotom, and he switches out here, which I knew he probably would, because he can't really take a he can't really do anything to me actually. So I'm gonna trick him. I'm gonna give him the Rocky Helmet just to see what he had, just take his item. I'm gonna be able to take the Assault Vest, which is awesome because now his special attack went down, and now I got my special attack heightened. So I'm gonna just get the hell out of there. Well, I got a good item on me. The only downside is that I can't trick him again, and also can't Will-O-Wisp. But I mean, it doesn't matter because all I have to do is just Hydro Pump this thing right in the face, so I won't really have to burn it at all. So he's gonna go for the Crunch on my Jibby. I knew I would die there, but I mean, I just wanted to fodder it off to get something in safely again. Which I just go on Rotom right there. I actually could have just stayed in there. I'm not sure why I really switched out. I'm just gonna excuse me. I'm gonna Hydro Pump it in the face there. I knew it would live because it's Tyranitar and Sandstorm, and this Crunch is gonna do a pretty decent amount of damage. It's not gonna take me out, but it's still gonna do a heck of a lot. Give it into 40 HP. That was probably a good about 60%, I would say. I'm gonna go for another Hydro Pump and get it with a straight on hit, which is just awesome. And now all he has left is his Rotom, so I could pretty much just. Oh no, never mind. He still has his Greninja in here. He's going for Grass Knot, which does take me out, even though I do have Assault Vest, but I'm low on HP. Well, never mind. Does not take me out. All right then. All right then. Well, the Assault Vest saved my life there. I'm gonna go for a Voltage right here just to get out of there. And go to my Porygon too, because the thing I want to do was, now I actually got his ability, which is Protein. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that actually, but now whatever I use, I can become that type. So if I go for a Discharge, I could be Electric type. If I go for an Ice Beam, I could be an Ice type. So that's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So he's going back to his Hasbro here as I go for Tri-Attack. Just going for the safest play possible. I knew nothing would be able to really take a Tri-Attack, which does take it out right there. And next Pokemon he has is just his Greninja, which I know I'll easily live whatever attack he has at full health, and just pick him off with a Tri-Attack. So that was awesome. And what happens here? He freezes me. He freaking freezes me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, curse my luck. Just great. So he's going to be able to just freaking blast those Ice Beams at me. He's probably freaking so happy right now. But I do thaw out because, you know, I'm badass like that. So I'm be able to recover right there, which I'm like, hell yes. Thank you, you hacks gods. Thank you for not hacking me too much. He's going for another Ice Beam there, which I'm going to be able to live and just go for another Tri-Attack and take it out. And that's the battle, guys. Thanks for watching. It was actually really fun. I started going really hard. About halfway through the battle, I started double switching and stuff on him, kind of heightening my strategy a bit, catch him off guard. So you know the drill. You know the deal, guys. So hope you guys are not pissed off at me for taking so long to upload another video. And if you guys like my new narrating, please just say so, because before I kind of stuttered a lot. I kind of sucked really badly, but I've been practicing a little bit. It still needs some tuning up here and there, but I'll get better as I go along, more narrating and stuff. So I'll upload a lot more, definitely, so that I can practice on narrating a lot more. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now, guys. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, sub, and peace out.